Aarav always asked, "Why does life have to be so hard?" He wasn't lazy, he wasn't ungrateful, but it seemed like storms followed him. Failure in exams, rejection in jobs, friends who disappeared. He felt cursed. One night, sitting under the only streetlight near his hostel, Aarav met an old cobbler polishing shoes. The man looked up and asked, "Bad day?" Aarav nodded. "Bad life." Aarav's eyes were tired. His hands trembled from carrying weight, not bags, but thoughts. The cobbler smiled gently. "You know how leather becomes soft?" Aarav shook his head. "Friction, pressure, repetition. Without it, it stays stiff. Worthless." Aarav was silent, intrigued. The cobbler continued, "People want to shine without being rubbed. They want strength without being stretched. But that's not how anything valuable is made." Aarav listened, confused but curious. "So, being uncomfortable is the process?" He pulled out an old belt, worn but beautiful. "This took years of polishing, soaking, drying. It's not broken, it's built." Aarav stared at the belt. "So pain isn't punishment? It's preparation." That night, Aarav couldn't sleep. He replayed moments he thought were curses. Losing friends taught him loyalty. Failing interviews taught him humility. Maybe storms weren't enemies. Maybe they were sandpaper. The thought hit him deeper than he expected. It wasn't about the pain itself. It was about who he was becoming through it. The next morning, he made a choice. Not to fix his life, but to face it. He started journaling, applied again, read books he once laughed at. Growth wasn't sudden, but it had begun. Bit by bit, he started treating each struggle like a teacher, not a threat. He stopped asking, "Why me?" and started asking, "What now?" It changed everything. Because one question is passive, the other is power. Small shifts made big differences. Instead of breaking under pressure, he adapted. Resilience, he learned, is built, not born. When friends mocked his new mindset, he didn't argue. He smiled, like the cobbler, and kept going. Rough hands build soft hearts. Months later, he landed a job. Not his dream role, but a step. He treated every task like training, every delay like discipline. He stopped counting setbacks. He started counting lessons. Growth began to feel natural, not forced. One day, in a meeting, his boss asked, "Why are you so calm under pressure?" Aarav replied, "Because I've learned storms don't drown you if you learn to breathe underwater." He visited the same streetlight again. The cobbler wasn't there, but the bench still was. He left a note. "To the man who reminded me, storms shape the strongest steel." The note fluttered in the wind. Maybe someone else would find it. Maybe it would spark another story. Aarav still had bad days. But now he welcomed them like a gym welcomes pain. Not for suffering, but for strength. His life wasn't perfect, but he stopped waiting for perfect. He was too busy becoming useful, and in that, he found peace. So if you're in a storm right now, remember, you're not breaking, you're building. Pressure doesn't mean punishment, it means potential.